Plaintiff Chris Nearing says he dated the defendant for just over a year, and she's nothing but a deceitful drunk. Chris claims while dating, the defendant went to the hospital 3 times for alcohol poisoning, and he's suing her today for rent and personal property. Defendant Carissa Powell says Chris cheated on her numerous times and even created a profile for a dating website while they were together. Carissa claims she broke up with Chris after he showed naked pictures of her to their co-workers, and she insists she owes Chris nothing.
Start with you.
Your Honor, do not fall for this woman's beauty, because I did, and look where I'm at today. This girl has put me through the grind over the last year. Emotionally, she's deceitful, she's a liar, she's a drunk. On several occasions, I can prove that.
When did you find that out? How long after you began dating her?
I want to say 8 months.
You're a slow learner.
I know. Like I said,
You
I
didn't
fell
know she
for
was
it.
a liar and a drunk for 8 months.
You know,
How so? What did she lie about, and how often would she get drunk?
well, you know, she took a trip to California one time, got married in a week, came back, we started dating again. That's crazy. But
No. She was dating you,
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, she stopped by my house before she left, actually.
Your
to
Honor,
fly
I've
out to-
never been married before. I just like
You're
to
right.
put that
She
for
was-
the record. I've never been married. So let's
Needless
set
to
that
say,
straight.
she put me through the grind. What I mean by that, she would come home drunk. She'd wake up 2 o'clock in the morning apologizing to me. In the morning, she'd be in the hospital saying, why wasn't I there for her? Every time it was because of
She'd
alcohol
be in
poisoning.
the hospital.
She'd be in the hospital because she had alcohol poisoning.
How many times?
I believe 3 times. I started
Really,
getting,
ma'am?
If you believe so, no.
I started getting
Not
mail
true.
from her. She was jealous, so jealous. She took my phone one day, started calling my ex, my baby's mother, saying how awesome our relationship was and how great we were doing compared to how Ruth and I were doing together.
How long did you all stay together?
1 year, just
1
over a year.
All right. Ma'am, let me hear from you.
Okay, Your Honor. I'll start by saying that things were really good with CJ and I in the beginning. And then slowly into our relationship, about a week before we moved in together in November, his ex called me and told me that he had been cheating on me this whole time. They had been seeing each other, so I decided to let that go. You know, I figured she's probably just having a hard time with us being together and moving in together. So then I get all of these warning signs, like CJ spit in my face while he was my manager at our job. CJ
That's not
was
true, Your Honor.
cheating on me, not only with his ex, who he's with now, but with various people on this dating website that he made a profile of while we were together. And if you look closely, that's a picture of us together in his dating website.
So why would he put that
Profile.
on?
It's actually called Plenty of Fish, Your Honor, and it's
That
a
doesn't
friend
make
website.
sense for him to
Exactly,
put a
but
picture of
how
you
I
with
found
two
out-
of you on a
Can I
dating
not have
website.
friends?
But how I found out is because one of the ladies that he was talking to had come in and I had waited on her while we were both working together as he was my manager. And when we and her had talked,
You
and
say intent, you say casual dating.
Yeah, friendships. So you can go on there for friendships, dating, all that stuff. She was actually still living with me at the time.
He's just looking for women. So
While
I don't know
she's
if he
living
only
with
wants
you, you go on
girlfriends
the
or what.
website
Oh.
saying your intent is casual dating with no commitment.
There you go. She, at that point in time, Your Honor, at that point in time, she came home drunk, plastered out of her mind, and I told her to leave the house. That was 3 days prior. She actually
But
showed to work
get
that
back
Friday.
to my
Let
statement.
her finish, sir.
Yes,
to
sir.
get back to my statement, once he had found out that I had talked to this girl and she showed me all of that, that's how I got that. She left without saying bye to him, and he was so mad that he started showing everyone at our work naked photos of me while I was at work, which is when the ending point came to me. Then that was like, we're done, you know? So I started packing up my stuff. That was on a Friday that it happened. Started packing up my stuff, and then the following Sunday, all of my stuff was gone. I had my family come out, and we moved, and it was over. I didn't work with him anymore. I didn't want any more ties with him.
She got fired.
He shared nude pictures of you
Yes, while we're at work. But I don't want to go
with
too
the
far.
coworkers
Yes, with everyone that we worked with.
to do that?
The officers actually came in. I did not show anything. And if there was something serious, there would have been a report. Do you have
I
something on
actually
that?
have a pending case.
Pending case?
A pending case, which is why I can't go into too much detail about it. But that did happen, which is...
All right, tell me why you're suing, sir, for rent and personal property.
She happened to leave abruptly. I asked her to be my roommate. I don't know why
What
she
was
wanted
the
to accept-
agreement first?
Well, we signed a year contract together at the apartments.
How much per person?
It was half. It was just roughly $480 something per person.
So what happened?
She left, and I asked her to be my roommate repeatedly. She was actually trying to get her ex-boyfriend to move in at that time. That didn't happen. So she left, took everything that was hers, which I gave her time to do. I actually stayed out of the apartment to do that. I repeatedly tried asking her for the keys back to sign off of the lease, and she wouldn't get back to me because she was too busy holding down 2 jobs, I guess.
When did she leave?
She left at the end of April, or the end of February. I'm so sorry, sir.
I left February 23rd.
There you go. I actually sent her pictures.
Left at the end of February.
I actually sent her pictures of this
And
lease.
what months are you suing for rent?
End of February, March,
She
April.
didn't pay
and
for February?
She did not.
I did pay for February.
And on top of that, I had to pay a girl to move into
March,
the
she
apartment.
didn't pay either?
Nope.
And April.
Right. And for May, I put it on Craigslist for somebody. I'd pay him $900 to move in to my apartment, which I found somebody to do that for me.
All right, but they didn't move in obviously until May, as you
and
said.
then that's when she actually signed the contract to get off the lease. But nobody would move in until she would do
Okay, and
it.
you say she didn't pay those 3 months, and you say you did?
Obviously, we had paid rent.
Nothing's obvious
Yes,
to me,
then
ma'am.
yes.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay.
Just say
Well,
what you have to say.
while we were still living-
Don't make me think I'm stupid. Just assume I'm stupid. You say intent, you say casual dating.
Yeah, friendships. You can go on there for friendships, dating, all that stuff. She was actually still living with me at the time.
He's just looking for women.
While
so I don't know
she's
if he
living
only
with
wants
you, you go on the
girlfriends or
website
what.
saying your intent is casual dating with no commitment.
There you go. She, at that point in time,
Defendant Carissa Powell dated the plaintiff, but she claims she broke up with him after he showed naked pictures of her to their coworkers.
Go ahead, ma'am.
The month of February was paid for, which yes, I did pay my half. I have here right now text from CJ on the 19th that says, you'll just pay for the time that you get your things out. Then he also says, do what you have to do to get the out.
Let's see that, please. Sir, did you
It's
tell
the
her that?
highlighted.
I believe so, yes, sir.
And
All right,
yellow.
so that was in February.
Yes.
It was the 19th.
So now why are you changing? If you
No,
told her she just paid for the
I wanted
time
her to pay
until
for-
she gets her things out.
I wanted to pay for February and until she signed off the lease and give
That's
me the
not
keys.
what you said here.
I
You
don't
said
have
until
that
she
state.
gets her things out.
Right. Well, she
Look at the
immediately got her
bottom
stuff
line.
out that
Pardon me?
Saturday. She immediately got her stuff out the end of February, yeah, but she didn't pay me for that at that point in time. I wanted her to pay until she
Read
left.
what
and
you said, sir, at the bottom, the very
says,
last
you'll just
line.
pay for the time until you get your things out.
Pay for the time until you get your things out. And you said she got her things out the end of February.
Yes, Your Honor.
All
I
right,
did
let's
say
see that back, that piece of evidence. So
She wouldn't sign off of the lease.
I
She wouldn't,
understand
and I
all
couldn't-
that. I'm just going by what
Okay,
you told
I
us,
understand.
sir. The agreement you all made that she would pay up until the time she got her things out. When did she get her things out? End of February. You say she didn't pay in February?
March, April. Yeah, yes, sir, I did.
You say you paid in February?
Well, I don't understand how we'd be living in.
Did you pay in
Yes, I
that
did.
February?
Yes.
Here you go with that again. What I don't understand, can you figure it out, Judge? Or Judge, what do you think? I don't think anything. I'm stupid. So just
Well, yes,
answer
we
my
were both
question.
currently living in the apartment for
All right,
February,
and
so it was paid for.
did you pay? You paid in
Yes.
February?
Mhm.
So why are you all discussing February 19th if you had already paid?
Exactly.
No, I'm asking you.
Why we're paying?
Ma'am, this is February 19th. You claim you've already paid,
We have.
yet you're discussing payment here.
He's saying you'll just pay for the time.
Right,
for
and you
rent
say you've
until you
already
move out.
paid.
I did, which is why.
So why are you still discussing it on
come March
February
1st,
19th?
I won't be paying rent anymore.
February 19th, you were discussing February's payment. You claim you made it.
I did.
So why are you still discussing it?
Because we were talking about future rent.
No, we're talking about February.
No,
You said
we
you
weren't.
moved out in February.
I moved out February 23rd.
Right, and on the 19th, he's saying you'll just pay for the time until you get your things out. And when did you get your things out?
The 23rd, which means
Right.
I didn't need to pay March's rent or
We're not
April's
talking
rent.
March, we're talking February. So I don't believe you paid it. You threw your hands up and looked up in the sky. You've been nothing but contemptuous. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff. Bye-bye.
You're pathetic, and everyone can see that. Hopefully.
I just won the case.
You did? Does that mean that I get to keep everything that's yours in my storage
did
unit?
Judge Mathis think I was pathetic? Did he?
You look pathetic. You're 29 and have nothing to show for it. You barely have a high school diploma,
got my
okay?
stuff.
You have 2 kids and you're living in low-income housing with your ex. How cool are you, CJ? You have nothing to show for it.
last year,
He's a
guys.
part-time manager at a step up above McDonald's. He makes $11 an hour and he's 29. Congratulations.
Aren't you a
have
shot
nothing
girl?
to show. I am. And I'm also, you know what? I'm a shot girl and I'm also a tanning consultant and I also go to full-time for
I heard you dropped
radiology.
out. How did that
What
go?
do you do, CJ? What do you do?
Not try to take my best friend's boyfriend.
I'm not either because I'm single. I didn't have to go back to my leftovers like you did. Your big baby mama. Oh my God.